We're getting ready to break the all-time record of having consecutive 100 plus days in July. I guess the record is 9 days. We might go 9 or 10. So what happens is, being the hot weather it is, I thought we'd talk a little bit about watering. First of all, I make sure that I have my hat on, some sort of eye protection and sunscreen, of course. But the plants, we don't have that option. Okay, now what I want to do today was to show you a little bit different techniques of watering, especially in our extreme weather. Today we're hitting 100 plus. I think yesterday was 108. And what you're going to have to do when you have no options like taking the whole pot and to soak it, is to go into this multiple watering where you water once, go down the line like so, come back a few minutes later, maybe 5 minutes later, water again. What that does is that it helps you make sure that the soil starts to get deep into the root zone, especially the center. The outside gets water real easy because of the way the water moves, but towards the center. And when it starts getting to be that 110 degrees like we get here, it's very important that the whole root ball itself gets watered. So now, once again, I'm on that third watering. Okay. And then like this Chinese elm, which is very impressive because it's in a small container, but this thing is so vigorous that you really have to make sure that it gets thoroughly watered. Also depends on your soil, but that's a different set of circumstances in terms of description, I guess. Other thing you could do is make sure the surrounding gets wet. What that does, it increases the humidity. And on your conifers especially, get that foliage wet. This is not part of that watering process. This is just something extra. And like in the evening, after it starts to cool down, you can go ahead and do this. It will help greatly. But if you have like crepe myrtles or Japanese maples, you may not want to do this technique because many times they'll promote powdery mildew. And by what I'm doing now is I'm just wetting the perimeter, the ground, the bench, and the whole thing. And what that does is it creates a microclimate of high humidity. And it's temperature one, but it's also the humidity or lack of it that makes it so difficult for us to grow things here. Now, under this kind of circumstances, it's nearly impossible to overwater your plants. Some people have the time and the want to water these twice a day, which case you could do it. But on certain instances, we have changed the formulation based on their watering habit. So our soil is basically 3 parts compost, 1 part sand to 1 part lava rock. And for that, the criteria that I used was it's only going to get watered once a day. But that once a day watering in this heat and this lack of humidity has to be very, very thorough.